Last year at Red Note Rhythm Games in Las Vegas, Red October set a high bar for operating quality and player talent in dance game tournaments. This year, the biggest SMX-only event got even bigger, leaving its mark in the history books for multiple reasons. For one, it featured a once-in-a-lifetime DJ set from legendary rhythm game soundtrack producer Naoki Maeda. It also had impressive tech and streaming support across 3 available cabs. And, of course, it featured huge tournaments for both full mode and singles, the results of which may have changed the course of SMX tournament standings as we know them. These are my highlights from Red October 2024. To help support the players dancing their heart out on the tournament stage, Red Note ran a match-areno for fans who wanted to donate to make the generous prize pool even bigger. And, as I always do, I offered to put down $20 for each instance of hands or spins that players perform on stream, knowing that at the top level they're pretty rare to see. Little did I know that Pilot had Galactical Full Plus prepared as his pocket pick, which specifically features 2 sets of unavoidable hands. Hearing me lament the $80 tech choice on stream inspired participant Ender Steve to do something similar and specifically pick every hard chart he could in bracket that featured spins, and made sure that the tech was executed as intended. All in all, I ended up $200 in the hole. But at least it went to a good cause. There were no qualifiers for this tournament, as organizers opted instead to go with vibes-based seeding, inferred from players' past performances. For established players, this was fairly straightforward, but lower-seeded new tournament goers had more room to prove their prowess by outshining their initial placement. This was definitely seen in the gameplay of No Switch No Problem, who impressed everyone by not only winning Violet Division, but also making it all the way to Losers Finals of Indigo. Next time he's in bracket, no one will be underestimating this guy. In addition to Naoki, other talent from all over the world came to participate in the tournament, including players from Canada, Japan, and Norway, bringing with them fresh ideas and new perspectives on this game we love playing. In fact, Abby, one of the participants from Norway, pioneered incredible tech for the stream to automatically synchronize the players' notes between the 2 cabs on full mode to make it easier to tell which player had the lead. I just gotta say, I love this community. The unique waterfall bracket hybrid structure designed for the singles tournament resulted in spectacularly close matches all the way through both days of matches. A perfect example of this was the match between Snowstorm and Senpai, which on paper looks like a clean 3-0 sweep. But in reality, every game was within just a couple judgments worth of points, and the first song literally came down to just that.
I want to see... Yep, 0.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
What a way to lose that song.
Big Matt was seated towards the middle of Green Division, and that seemed to be a fair placement after he lost to me in his second match. But that must have ignited a fire in his heart, because he went on an absolute tear through losers bracket, taking out Sydia, C-Timmy, and me in the run back to advance to Yellow Division. And even then, he continued taking names, beating Shinobi and Cathodin before finally being eliminated by Snowstorm. Next time Big Matt is in the ring, you'd better make way, or he just might mow you down. Nglomi didn't get a chance to reach his true potential at last year's Red October due to his plane flight cutting into top 8 of full mode. So this time, I guess he decided to live every match to its absolute fullest because he took every single one to Song 5. You heard me. After making top placement out of the 5-song Orange Division pool in full mode, he went to Song 5 against Tes Swag, Issa, and Hints before being eliminated at 7th. Then, once again in singles, he went to Song 5 against JJK, Senpai, and Grady, getting stopped just shy of top 8. You can try to shut down and glow me, but he ain't leaving without a fight. Yeah, we all know the story by now. Paranoia Boy joins a tournament, Paranoia Boy wins a tournament. In full mode, he lost a couple games to double specialists Jelly Slosh and Tes Swag, but ultimately he took first place without losing a set. I can't imagine singles being any different. With a 10-song back and forth, it was Paranoia Boy who ended up taking bracket reset, becoming your 4 more songs. East, it was Paranoia Boy who came out on top. It was Paranoia Boy who ended up on champion. It was Paranoia Boy SMX champion. Well, yes, he can't stop winning.
Be back, Jeremy.
Hey, what was that?
Went forward in time to view alternate futures, to see all the possible outcomes of the coming conflict.
How many did you see?
14,605,000.
How many did we win?
One.
Paranoia Boy didn't win singles. He didn't even get second. In 2 shocking upsets, the boy lost to Jimbo and Swagman to be eliminated at 5th place, ending an over year-long victory streak across every major SMX tournament. Though this placement is much lower than one might expect for a veteran like Tony, it must be said that it wasn't a result of poor play. Far from it. Other players just finally rose up to his level and beat him fair and square. Now the only question is, for how long? Hints has been working on that tournament grind all year, putting up APCs on crazy charts like Go60Go and Ritamino. He had fairly good placements in prior events, but this one takes the cake. He secured 4th in full, while only losing to last year's 2nd place JJK twice. But he managed an even more impressive showing in singles, with victories over WDRM, Grady, Mason Ghost, Swagman, and Spencer, while only losing to Jimbo. He was virtually untouchable, even getting a PB on Summer in Losers Finals. Though he couldn't close out Grands, the silver medal at a tournament this stacked absolutely solidifies Hints' name as a top contender for one of SMX's best players today. Full is a complicated game mode, with all of the rhythmic intricacies of Wild, plus a bunch of weird tech that you don't see anywhere else, and more crossovers than your body has room for. But that's just the kind of thing that Tes Swag lives for. He showed off his breadth of knowledge by taking out Nglomi, Hints, and JJK. He even took Paranoia Boy to Song 5 in Grands. A powerful showing proving his top player status, especially at his first major SMX tournament. We see you, Tes Swag. Jimbo's journey through singles is a trip down memory lane. First, he faced off against Paranoia Boy, who he lost to at Midsummer Melody. Then, he faced Hints, who beat him at Winter Ball. Then, he played Spencer, who eliminated him at Eclipse East. This time, though, he beat them all. He was taken to Song 5 by both winners of previous SMX majors, but this night was not theirs. He ripped straight through winners, earning him a ticket to Grands to face off against Hints once again. 4 songs later, including 2 APCs on 23s, he started a new chapter in SMX history and became your Red October 2024 champion.
Jimbo seals it. He closes it out with the 3-1 victory over Hints.
So
7-7.
Jimbo SMX with a generational run.
That's it for my coverage of this year's Red October. Did the results surprise you? We'll just have to see how things shake out from here, because I have no idea what could happen next. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more updates like this one. Double thanks to my patrons Werdwerdus, Red Note Gaming, and Cowlauncher for supporting the channel. Peace!